Hi friends, welcome to this channel. In this video, we will discuss how to implement ASP.NET MVC Crud Operations without using Entity Framework. Okay, we have already discussed in our previous video how to create CRUD operations in ASP.NET MVC with using Entity Framework. But in this video, we will implement CRUD operations without using Entity Framework. Okay, let's start. Create new project here. Here select web under Visual C Sharp. Then select ASP.NET Web Application here. Here name your application. So MVC Crud App. Then here select the location where you want to save the application. Then click on OK. Here select MVC. Keep other options as it is. Then click on OK. Successfully we have created MVC Crud app application. Okay, now let's create a database. For that I will use a Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Here right click on databases, new database. Here name your database here MVC Crud DB. Then click OK. Here click refresh and expand this databases. Here we have MVC Crud DB. Expand this. In the table we want to add new table, so right click on tables. Here click new table. Here column name will be product ID. It's of the type integer. Then product name, it's of the type varchar 50. Then price, it's of the type decimal. Here decimal point I will set 0. Then quantity, it's of the type integer. Okay, I want to make this product ID column as a primary key for this table. So right click, set primary key. I want to make this same column as identity column for this table. So go to column properties here, expand this identity specification, then set this is identity to yes. So this product ID will start with 1 and increment by 1. So we don't want to insert this product ID. SQL Server will take care of this increment operation. Okay. Now save this table by pressing Ctrl plus S. Table name will be product. Then click on OK. Okay. Now we have created database. Okay. Now back to Visual Studio Code here. Here. First we will create new controller. So right click on your controllers folder. Add. Yes. Click on this controller. Here select MVC file controller with read write actions. Then click this add button. So controller name will be product. Here we have product controller with action methods for insert, update, delete and view etc. Okay, here we have index action method. Using this method we can display a list of records from our SQL table which we created just now. Okay, basically in MVC all action methods are in get method. So it's HTTP get method we have to use now instead of this HTTP get. Okay, now I will declare connection string here. So string connection string here data source. This will be instance connection of our SQL server. For me it's dot. Okay, now initial catalog. This will be a database name. So our database name is MVC Crud DB. Copy this and pasting here. Then set integrated security as true. Then we need to add namespaces using system dot data and one more namespace using system dot data dot SQL client. Okay. Now inside this index action method, I will declare data table object dt equal to new data table. Then using statement as a resource, I will connect SQL connection. Object name will be connection con equal to new SQL connection. Here we have to pass this connection string. Okay. Now inside this, first we will open SQL connection, then string query. Here to display all the records, we have to write select query. So select star from product, our table name. Okay. Then we'll declare SQL data adapter object name SDA equal to new SQL data adapter. Inside this we pass this query and then SQL connection object con. Then fill this data adapter result into this data table object by calling fill function here. So sda dot fill dt, then pass the data table object into this view. Okay. Now let's add view for this index action method. For that, right click inside this action method, click this add view. Here keep name as it is, template, we don't need any template for this index method. Then click this add button here. Okay, now first need to declare model data type. For that, add symbol model system dot data dot data table. Okay. Since we are passing data table from our index method. Okay. Here we are going to display list of products in HTML table. For that, I will use table. Here I will add classes, class first, table class, and then table bordered, and then table stripped inside. Now we will add a row for the table headers. Before that, we'll add th here. Table heading name will be product name, row name, and then copy this one and pasting below that. Your second name will be price, and then third will be quantity. After table header, will display data. For that, we will use for loop. For loop. Here, change this length. So I will use model dot rows dot count. Okay. Yeah. First we'll create table row. Inside this td table details. Here, at model dot rows. Here, first iterated variable, this variable I, then index will be 1. Here we are not displaying product ID. So we are displaying product name, price and quantity. So product name, price and the quantity index will be columns in the table like this. Okay, now I just want to copy this and pasting below that. So I want to change this column index. Okay, save this. To run this application, hold the control and press F5. This is how index screen looks like. Here we have product name, price and quantity as table header. We don't have product record in our table. So there is no detailed row here. Okay, now go back to Visual Studio Code. Here, product controller. Okay, yeah, we have second action method with details. Uh, we don't want this because it's getting a product record with the given ID. So let's remove this. Now we will implement insert operation for this application. Here we have create action method which is of the type get method. Here using this action method we will return a form to enter details of new product record. Okay, before that let's add a model class for this application. So here right click on models folder, let click on add, then click class. Here our class name will be product model, then click add. Inside this product model class we will add properties um, which is respective to our product table columns. Okay, so first column will be product ID. So I just copy this and paste in below 3 times. Your second product name, this will be price and this will be quantity. Product name type string and the price type decimal and the quantity data type integer. Make sure this column property name should exactly match with this table column names. Okay, save this. Now go back to product controller. Here instead of this return view, return sorry now go back to product controller. Now in this create action method, here we will pass this product model class. Okay, add namespace for this product model. Okay, in order to create view for this action method create, okay, right click here, click add view. Here view name is create template, select create, then model class will be product model, then click add. Using scaffolding mechanism, MVC creates a new view using template and model class. Okay, let's run this application, save this and hold control key and then press F5. Here we have the form to add new product into our project. Okay, here I want to change some modifications. First, here I want to replace this product model with a product, and then we don't want to show product ID here in product name. So I want to add space between product and the name. Okay, then click this back to list. Here I want to add hyperlink for creating new product. Okay, let's look how we can do that. go back to Visual Studio. Here, inside this create view, replacing this product model with product, then remove this product ID HTML element, then to display product name, so go to product model. Here, add display name attribute, add namespace for this system.component model. Okay, now product name with space. Okay, now let me add hyperlink in index view. Okay, to create new product. Okay, yeah, I will use anchor tag. Here we will use href. In MVC you can specify the URL like this, url.action. Your first parameter will be action parameter. Here action parameter is the create, then second parameter will be controller, so our controller name is product. Okay, then here anchor text hyperlink text will be new product or add product. Now save this and build the solution. Now go to browser, reload the page. Now you can see the changes in index view. We have the hyperlink, add product. Click this add product. Here we have the changes. Product model is replaced with this product, and here we don't have product ID element and product name. Here space is there, and click this back to list. Okay, it's working fine. It's navigating to create and index methods. Okay, here how these HTML elements are created. Okay, for that go to create view. Here you can see the method. Here editor for this method is responsible for displaying creating HTML elements. These text boxes like that. Product name we have text box, and price we have text box. For quantity we have numeric up and down. Okay, in our model, so in our product model, product name is string, so it's created text box. Quantity is type integer, so it's created a numeric up down like this. Okay, in create view, we have the begin form method here. This method will enclose all the elements inside this form. Okay, yeah, now here if you want to see the inspect element, right click, go to inspect. Here you can see here we have the method post, and then its method create action method, and the controller name is product controller. Okay, in product controller, here we have create method which is of the type http get. Okay, here we have the create method which is of the type http post. While we post, a form will look for action method of type http post, so it will invoke this action method. Inside this action method we have to write code for to save new product, product details in our product table. Okay, let's look how we can do that. First I'm going to change this parameter to product model data sent from this form. Okay, that will be binded to this product model object. Okay, Inside this, we'll save the record. First, we will redirect to index action method. So return redirect redirect to action. Here within double quote, we have to specify the index. Okay. Then we will use using statement as a resource. I will pass SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. Inside will pass connection string. Okay. Then open the SQL connection by calling this open function. Then string query. Here we have to write a SQL query to insert new record. So insert into table name product and then values. Here first we have to pass the product name, then comma price and then quantity. Okay. Then we'll create a SQL command object cmd equal to new SQL command. Here we'll pass the query and then connection. Finally, here we have to pass the parameter values cmd dot parameters dot add with value. Inside we have to pass the value. So here product model dot product name. Okay, copy this line and pasting below that 2 times and change this column name parameter and the value. This will be quantity. Okay, this one will be price and this one will be quantity. Finally, we have to execute this calling execute non-query function. Okay, save this, build the solution. Okay, now reload the page. Now let's add some test data, book and then price 50 rupees and then quantity will be 100. Then click this create button. Here we have inserted record and it's listed in our index method. Okay, now we will implement update operation. For edit and update operation, we have two methods here. One is the type edit with a get method. One is the type edit with HTTP post method. Here we have the parameter ID which is of the type integer. So this URL likes this product /edit and /5. So this file will taken as ID and we have to get details of product with this given product ID. So we will return a form by filling all the details of product with the given ID. User can update the details. Okay. Now inside this, first we'll declare product model, new product model. Then I will declare data table object dt equal to new data table. Then we will use using statement as a resource SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. Here we have to pass the connection string. Here open the connection con.open and string query. our query will be select star from product table in where condition where product id equal parameter product id. Okay, then we'll declare SQL data adapter SDA equal to new SQL data adapter. Here for insert and update we will use SQL command. For a select query we will use SQL data adapter. Here we have to pass the query, then connection object. Okay, then we have to fill the data adapter result into data table object. So SDA dot fill dt. Okay, now we will check with the given id record is found or not. If dt.rows.count equal to 1, if count is 1 means the record is exist. Now we have to fill all the product details and return back the form to user. Okay, in else we will redirect to index screen, redirect to action. Yeah, index. Okay, yeah, product model dot product id. It's an integer type, so we have to convert this to integer. So call this function convert to int 32. Inside this dt dot rows, here row index will be 0 and column index 0, then to string. Okay, copy this line and pasting below that 3 times. Here change product name, so it's a type string, so don't remove this, convert to int 32. So its index will be 1. Okay, then this one will be price. So this is decimal type, so convert to decimal. Okay, its column index will be 2, and then this one will be quantity, so it's of the type integer, then column index will be 3. Then we have to return view here product model. So it's return. So far we haven't created view for this edit method, so it's a caps. Okay, and now let's create view for this. So right click here, add view. Here template name will edit, and then model class will be product model. Then click this add. Edit view is created. Okay, now save the application and build the solution. Okay, now reload the page. Here navigate to URL / edit, and then product ID will be 1. Okay, here I think we didn't pass the product ID here. Yes, after this one SDA dot parameters, sorry, select command, then parameters dot add with value. Here within double quote product ID, comma, here we have to pass this ID. Okay, now it will work. Now save this and reload the page. See, this is how edit view looks like. Okay, here I want to change some modifications. I want to replace this product model with product, and then I don't want to display this product ID. Instead, I will use hidden field for this product ID. Go back to list here. I want to add column to add hyperlink for edit operation. Okay, go back to Visual Studio. Here, edit view, change this product model to product, and then remove this product ID. Instead, I will use HTML dot hidden for here model equal such that model dot product ID. Okay, then go to index view. Here I want to add new column. So column header will be empty. Then column details, table details will be here. I will use anchor tag. So anchor text will be edit. Here I will use href. Here already I told in MVC URL like this URL dot action. Here first parameter will be action name edit, then controller name will be product, then here we have to pass the ID. So for that new ID, okay, here at ID equal at model dot rows of row index and column index will be 0. So it will be 0. Okay, save this and reload the page. You can see here we have the new column here edit. So click on that edit column. So here we have the edit view. Okay, here you can edit product details and click on this save button. So it will post the form into the HTTP post action method. This one HTTP post action method edit. So we want to save the updated product details here inside this one. Okay, let's look how we can do that. First, I want to change this parameter product model, then get rid of this and return redirect to action. So it will be index. Then I want to copy code from this create action method and pasting here. Yeah, I want to change this SQL query. So update table name, update product, then set product name equal to parameter product name, comma price equal to quantity will be this one, and here we have to pass the product ID. Okay, here we created SQL command object CSD and passed a query with connection here. Before here we want to pass parameter for product ID. So let's add it. Here product ID. Okay, Here we passed parameters and executed non-query called this function. Finally, we'll redirect to index action method. Okay, save this and build the solution. Okay, now reload this page. Click this edit button. Here, now we can change the details, product details. So I want to change the product name books and the quantity will be 50. Then click this save button here. Okay, now product name is changed to books and the quantity is updated to 50. Okay, update operation is working fine. Okay, now we will implement delete operation for this application. So go back to product controller. Here we have two methods. First one is get method, HTTP get method, and the second one is HTTP post method. Yeah, first we will use this get method. Then I will explain this post method. What is the difference between these two things? Okay, yeah. See this URL. Product and forward slash delete forward slash 5. This 5 as taken as ID here. Then inside this we have to delete the product details with the given ID here. Okay, here first I want copy this code from here and pasting here. Here change this query delete from product where product ID equal product ID. Then here get rid of these parameters. Here we have to pass product ID only. So here we have parameter ID. So pass that ID here. Now let's add new column in index. Okay, copy this one and pasting below that. So here delete and then this text anchor text will be delete. Okay, save this and then build the solution. Now reload the page. Here we have the delete column along with this edit column. Okay, click this delete button. Sorry, before that we have to add one record. Then only you can easily understand. So product name pen and then quantity will be 200. Price, so quantity will be 100. Then click this create. So it's created new record. Okay, now click this delete button. So it will delete the record. Okay. You can see here without asking confirmation message it's deleted the record. So using this method we will implement that confirmation message, sorry, get post method, which we have done here. Okay, in edit operation first with the given ID we are filling all the product details and return back the form to the user, then they can update the record. Okay, like that in get method first with the given ID we will fetch all the details and return back the form to the user, then they will click the delete button. It will ask the confirmation message, then if they click yes it will get deleted. Okay, like that we have to implement. So I just copy this code and pasting here in edit operation get method. So I just copy this one and pasting in delete get method. Okay, what I have done is first in delete get method with the given ID, so I am fetching details select star from product where product ID with the given ID I am getting the details record details, and if rows.count equal 1 means we are filling the details into product model object. Okay, then we are return that view to the user. In delete operation with the post type HTTP post method, we will implement delete operation. Okay, let's check this. Before that, we have to create view for this delete operation. For that, right click, add view. Here delete, select template delete, and then model class product model, then click this add button. Here I want to change this product model to product. Okay, here we are displaying product ID, name, price, and quantity. Here we can see the message before that. Are you sure you want to delete this? It's asking the message. Okay, here we are. If we submit, then data will get deleted. Okay, save this and build the solution. Okay, reload the page. First, we'll create a new product. Okay, here paper, then price 5, then quantity 100, then click this create button. So it's create a new record. Click this delete button. So here we have the message, are you sure you want to delete this? If we click delete, the record is going to delete. So click this delete button. So we have deleted the record. Okay guys, in this video we have discussed how to implement MVC Crud operations without using entity framework. I hope this video is helpful to you. Please subscribe this channel and see you there in next video.